Welcome to the tapping portion of Gate 37. We're working with the part of you that has been keeping peace by controlling rather than by actually having access to peace. The part that manages and holds and stays capable and keeps it all together. We're definitely not dismantling that part. We're just letting it know that it doesn't have to keep running everything anymore. Start tapping on the side of the hand. Check in with your posture. Notice if you're slumped over, sit up nice and tall, shoulders over your hips. Take a big, deep, letting go breath. Repeat after me. Even though I've been holding a lot of things together for a long time, I'm not really sure what happens if I stop. I am willing to find out what rest actually feels like. Even though somewhere along the way, I accidentally learned that softness was dangerous, that needing anything made me weak. I'm open to the possibility that that was never actually true. Even though part of me doesn't quite believe that I'm allowed to take up as much space as I give. I'm willing to try to practice it anyway and see what happens. Okay, take another big deep breath. We're going to move through the tapping points there. We've loaded some information into our circuitry about what it is that we're working with here, that taking up space, being needy in any way, shape, or form is vulnerable and weak. Start tapping on the top of the head and just mirror me as I move through the points. I've been the calm one for a really long time, and I'm really good at it. Maybe too good at it. There's a whole room in me that I keep locked up. Not because I'm hiding, but because somewhere I learned that showing it wasn't safe. That if I needed anything, it made me weak. Being tender is a liability. And that is an old agreement. That is not a law. I've been keeping the peace by managing it. I'm the one that smooths things over when shit gets hard. I'm great at absorbing what the room can't hold. I like to try to make myself as small as possible so that everyone else has more space. And I call that being fine. But fine is exhausting. Sometimes I'm not always fine. Sometimes I need the ceiling to hold itself for a minute. The great news is that that is allowed. I'm learning today. Peace is not something that I have to maintain. It's a state that I return to. It lives inside of me, and it doesn't matter if everything outside of me is okay first. I don't have to earn this by holding everything together for everyone else. I actually can just rest. Because my needs are just as real as everyone else's. My softness is not weakness. It's actually the whole point. So I'm allowed to take up space. Real space, not managed space. I'm allowed to let people see me tired. I'm allowed to say I'm not fine without it being a problem. I'm allowed to receive without having to perform gratitude. Like, I'm allowed to have needs and not even explain them. That is what equality really means. Same space in both directions. I can do that because I'm learning now. The tenderness that I give everyone else, I can give it to myself too. Not as a reward for handling things well, but just because I'm here, just because I'm a person. The peace that I've been trying to create out there, always available in here. I don't have to hold the ceiling up. It holds itself. It always has. Take another big, deep, letting go breath. Notice what's here right now. Not what you're managing, not what's still on the list. Just this, just you, just the body in a chair. If something feels a little softer, a little less load bearing, that's the gate doing its work. 37 is definitely not asking you to stop caring about people. It's asking you to care for yourself with the same quality of attention that you give everyone else. Because peace is not a state that you achieve by getting everything right. It's a place inside you that you learn to trust is there, even when things aren't right, even when you're tired, even when the room is messy, even when you just sit on the couch and say, I'm tired too, especially then. The room in you that's been locked, you're allowed in there. That's yours.